Alright, we are dividing 275 by 8. This is problem number 4 in lesson 2.1 in our math books. And we just want to review how we do long division, just in case we've forgotten. I've written up over here our letters. We got divide, then we have multiply, subtract, check, and then we bring down the next letter. We haven't done bring down yet. I've included that so that we can remember. So we're going to start here going, can 2 be divided by 8? But it can't be. So now I'm going to look at 27. Can 27 be divided by 8? Yep, you betcha. How many times can 8 go into 27? 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 seems close. So 8 goes into 27 3 times. So I've divided. Now I'm going to multiply. And I always multiply my answer up here times the divisor, my quotient number. So 3 times 8 is 24. After I multiply, then I subtract. Subtracting 24 from 27, I have 3. Let's try and put that inside the box. I have 3. I have subtracted, now I check. Is 3 smaller than 8? It is. So we're good. So I've checked. Now I'm ready to move on to my next value. Now notice that we have one more number over here that has nothing above it. We want to keep dividing until all of the spaces above our numbers are filled to the ones place. So I know that 8 can't go into 3, so I do my last step, and that's bring down. I bring down my 5, so I have 35. How many times can 8 go into 35? Did you see what I just did? I just started this whole process again, so I'm going to erase these. And I'm going to start dividing again, except now I'm using this number. Before, I used 27, but I finished with 27, and now I'm on to 35. So, I'm dividing 35 by 8. 8 goes into 35 4 times. 4 times 8 is 32. So I've divided, I just multiplied, now I subtract. Subtract 32 from 35, and I have 3. I have 0. Subtracted. Now I'm going to bring down, but there's nothing for me to bring down. There's nothing here, so I can't do that. I'm done. I've finished my ones place, and so I look down here, I have 3 left over, so I have a remainder 3. Now taking a look at this, how do I know I've gotten it right? That's a great question, and one that we need to ask ourselves when we finish a division problem, because sometimes we might get it wrong. This is how we check. Just like when I say, what is 36 divided by 6? 6. I can answer that problem by saying, 6 times something equals 36. So the division is backwards of multiplication. So if I take what I found, my answer, and I multiply it by my divisor, I should end up with a number that's pretty close to 275. We'll see what happens. 34 times 8. 34 times 8. 4 times 8 is 32. Put my 3 up there. 8 times 3 is 24. Plus 3 more is 20. 7. That took a second. 272. Well, that's close to what I started with. But I haven't added my remainder yet. I need to take my remainder, and I need to add it with my number. 272 plus 3 is 275. 5. This is the same as my number right there. And so I know I've done it correctly. Now I have 6,033 divided by 5. So I'm going to do my same steps. First I'm going to divide, then I'm going to multiply, then I'm going to subtract, then I'm going to compare. So divide, multiply, subtract, compare, and then I bring down. I start with 5. So how many times does 5 go into 6? Well, it goes in one time. I'm starting with the largest place value, my thousands. 5 goes into 6 one times. Now I've divided, I'm going to multiply. 1 times 5 is 5. Ooh, let's try that again. So, multiply, now I subtract. 6 minus 5 is 1. Whew. Subtracted, now I check. Is 1 less than 5? It is, so I'm good. Now I go to my next place, the hundreds place, and I'm going to bring down my 0, and now I have 10 hundreds. So I did these, and now I'm going to start all over again. 5 goes into 10, because I divide this number. 5 goes into 10 2 times divided. Now I multiply. 2 times 5 is 10. Now I subtract. 0. 10 minus 10 is 0. Subtracted. Now I check. 0 is less than 5, so I'm good. Now I bring down. Bringing down my 3. How many times? Oh, whoops. Now I'm going to start over again because I am now working in my tens place right here. So, how many times does 5 go into 3? 5 doesn't go into 3. So it goes in 0 times. I've divided, now I multiply. 0 times 5 is 0. Done. Now I subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. Done. Now I check. 3 is less than 5. So I'm good. Now I bring down my 3, and now I'm ready to start all over again in my ones place. How many times does 5 go into 33? 5 goes into 33 6 times. Divided. Now I multiply. 6 times 5 is 30. Whew. Let me try that one again. And I have 33 minus 30 is 3. Multiply. Now I subtract. Oh, just did that. Now I check. Is 3 less than 5? Yep, we're good. And now I bring down. But there's nothing else to bring down. Oh, I look over here. There's nothing here to bring down. So I know that I'm finished. And I know that my 3 is going to be my remainder. So the answer is 1,206, remainder 3. Now I want you to pause the recording and try and do this problem by yourself before I do it. Once you've tried it, then you're going to play the recording and come back and check and see if you did it right. Okay, I'm going to do it now for you, and you check your answer. 9 can't go into 2, so 9 goes into 20. 9 goes into 20 2 times. Divided. Now I multiply. 2 times 9 is 18. Subtract. I have 2 left over. I subtracted. Now I check. 2 is less than 9, so now I bring down my other 2. Now I start again. 9 goes into 22 2 times. That's 18. Multiplied. Now I subtract. 22 minus 18 is 4. Ooh, that's not a very good 4. 4. I check 4 is less than 9. Good. I can start again by bringing down my next number. Now I have 43. How many times can 9 go into 43? It can go in 4 times. 4 times 9 is 36. Subtract, I have 7. Check, 7 is less than 9. I'm good. So I bring down, there's nothing else for me to bring down, so I know I'm done. The answer is 224, remainder 7. Go ahead and check by multiplying and see if you got it right. Pause the video to do that. Alright, let's see if we got it right. 224 times 9. 4 times 9 is 36. Put the 3 out there. 9 times 2 is 18. Plus 3 is 21. 9 times 2 is 18. Plus 2 is 20. 216. Now I bring my remainder and add that. 7 plus 6 is 3. 2023. And we're good.